Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Ray here at the Weather Edge Finder, and I'm here to bring to you a trading recap video. If you guys haven't seen, this video is going to be a review of my trading performance of the past two videos. Um, as you can see, pretty uh, good results. There's two trades at the end of the day that I think I bungled, which I'll talk a little bit about, but overall, pretty pleased. I mean, I'll take a 19.3% ROI. So as you see here, just the summary of the stats, and I guess too before I jump into it, tracking your results, no matter what type of endeavor it is highly important. As I mentioned, my background is in trading, in sports betting, DFS, poker, and tracking your results is crucial in all those things. Can see where you can make improvements, um, see where you went wrong. It should be pretty self-evident, I suppose. I'm one that's very big into like gaining a feel for um, what you're in, whether um, all those pursuits that I mentioned. Now, while I'm a very data-driven person, you can also use your intuition and feel the more experience you get. But with that being said, looking at the data too, there are things that you won't pick up on. And so having the data laid right out in front of you, really crucial. Okay, and so looking at the specifics here, check out per city. I think I won on most cities. I did take a couple of uh, two bets on a same city. New Orleans was one. I believe I don't know if no, I don't think San Antonio was. Denver, yeah, and it was Denver. I think if it serves as two purpose, I think one like it could just be like optimal when the forecast or the market is mispriced. And I think too, if you want to get more size on your directional bias, that can help because as I was going over in the first two videos, um, order book could definitely be thin, so you may need to do that depending on type of size you want to get, your count size, etc. Um, yep, this was breakdown by cities. So Phoenix was a tough one at the end of the day. It was one of those where the temperature landed right on the cusp. I was on a no bet, 63, 64. The temperature definitely outshot. I think the NWS had 61 forecast, definitely outshot it. I think it ended around like 63.6 Fahrenheit or 62.6 Fahrenheit. Yeah, I think it was 62.6 Fahrenheit. What are you gonna do? But the thing I did wrong is that it was the same type of deal with Seattle, and as you'll see, I actually closed Seattle, and it'll show up here in the log. I'll show you guys. Because I was having a good day, and Seattle was like again, it was like right on the cusp. And I forget the exact entry. We'll take a look. But I closed Seattle for a small profit, as you see, and I actually would have won the bet. So it's one of those things where I think like at the as we're getting close to closing and the temperature could fall, you know, either within your bracket or outside your bracket. I'm gonna try and like not get too cute anymore, thinking I'm like smarter than I am. You could say just kind of like just live with the results there. Um, yeah, so um overall, pretty good day. New York, I kind of regret taking the New York bet. New York's a tough one. I really don't want to bet New York until I'm like fairly strong. And I say that and I took a position on New York today. I'll go over a little bit my positions today. But as I was saying, like New York's tougher to trade and bet on as it only updates every hour the temperature. So it's hard to capture within that hour what's going on. Maybe others have better methods to it, and I'm sure they do. To get a better feel for what the NYC temperature is. But Let's check out the analytics. I think this is a really cool tab here. This is really informative. So as we could see, I was negative on my 0 to 10% EV bets yesterday, which I suppose makes sense. It's the lowest EV bucket. But with that said, I've done pretty well on the no bets in this range historically, though. So you can't overreact to one day. But as you see, so yes and no bets were not good. And as you can see, I even actually won 63% of my no bets. A lot of the no bets are going to be like in the like 60 to 80 cent range. So you got to win at a high clip for those to be profitable. Um, Good bucket here, 10 to 25%. Won a yes bet on here. I believe that was Denver and New Orleans or Denver. No, well, it's only one out of one or one win, one loss. But yeah, I won on pretty good like long or on yes bets on New Orleans and Denver, which were like I think in like the 20-35% range. And we'll check here in the log. Obviously did well on my no bets there as well. And then this was the nice range here. Obviously both plus 400 ROI in the 25 to 50% EV, yes and no. Here, the calibration tracking. So see how probability, um, uh, how the probabilities are calibrated. It's just one day, so there's nothing to really glean from here. I suppose more look at your historical rates. Now this is by your entry price, so I did very well on the 11 to 20 cent entry range. Both sides, yes and no. 31.40, good. 41.50, good. And then it was kind of in this brackets where I lost in that's okay, just one day. Breakdown by time. So actually did most of my bets I want or 90% ROI in the morning, but actually I took way more bets in the afternoon. Still good ROI. Actually I did put a good amount of bets on this morning and we're before 11 a.m. Eastern here. Then win rate by side or by yes or no. ROI. So yeah, yes was very good to me yesterday, even though I took way more no bets in. That's how my betting is going to be, and I've explained why yesterday. Same day, so I took all same day bets. I rarely take next day bets. Haven't done well with those. I will take next day low temperature bets though. That I do like doing. And then performance by market type, whether range bet. So range bet being like between two brackets, right? 40, 41. Threshold bets being like 55 and above. So I only took one of those lost yesterday. So I take a lot more range bets yesterday and then just in general as well. And then, yep, just all high temp yesterday. So it was good. This is a real informative section here. And it definitely help inform you as you go forward and you start accumulating more and more bets. Okay, we take a look at our log. So these are some of the bets I took today. And we'll look at those in a little bit. Let's just take a look at yesterday. So, what's good about here, it'll tell you what the probability was at the time of the bet, um, what the market had. So this was at 20, market was giving it a 21.3% chance. EV was 29. So you can see here in the, so obviously there's Seattle, like I told you guys, I exited. So yeah, so I exited at 85 cents. So got entry at 77. Um, Again, then you get the metrics here. So if you want to see exactly your entry price, what the market had it at, and what the expected value was. Yep, and I exited Austin as well yesterday. Houston exited, and Houston was a good exit. I remember would have lost that bet. So treat it like trading. Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah, so it was nice. The New Orleans, yes, I won was at 20 cents. Very, very good. All right, excellent. There we have it. So yeah, so that was yesterday's performance. We'll take a look at our positions today. Um, yeah, this was look like I'm losing this. This was for low temperature markets. Took that yesterday. NYC, I was saying I was I was gonna be careful with, but let's see, do we have okay, so I took a no on 38 or below. Obviously, we NWS 40, pace adjusted 39. So I'm gonna keep a look on that. Market does like it, has it as favorite. So interesting there, but going with the no bet there. Chicago, we got a no bet on Chicago. I'm liking that so far. Like it obviously when pace and NWS are decent bit away from the bracket. Um, LA, this was a low temperature bet from yesterday. Same thing with Chicago, this is a low temperature bet, which not looking great, but hopefully it cools down later tonight. Possibly, I haven't checked. Low temperature bet Austin won yesterday, or made yesterday. Looks like I'm won today. Denver. I took a no on 49.50. Now it is running a little bit ahead of pace, so this is something to watch out for. But with forecast of 46, still fairly far away. So we'll see how that goes. Dallas. So I took a yes on Dallas 82.83. So we're on pace so far. Still early in the morning there, 9:45 or 9:55. But I like it, and I was mentioning this in the video before. I like when we have a little bit of room for error. So even if we run a little bit of hot, we can still hit that 83. So I always like when the forecast is at the lower end of the bracket. Hopefully we can hit there. We got a no on Houston. Um, so we got it underneath the temperature now. Like I was saying, most of these forecasts run cold, meaning the temperature settles in hotter on average. So I'll take a no here. I guess market's thinking we're going to come in a little bit colder today, and we are about a half degree behind on pace so far. I like it though. The no bets give you plenty of ways to win. Um, more can run cold, can run hot. It's a specific bracket, so I like taking those. Philadelphia, we won. This was a low temperature. Low temperature. Oh, come on. All right, and we took a yes on San Francisco, 61-62. So same type of idea I was talking about earlier, giving us some room to the upside, some margin of error. We are running ahead of pace in San Fran. Hopefully, we're not running too ahead of pace. Something to keep an eye on. New Orleans, no, New Orleans coming in pretty cold today. So I like that. Forecast 78, so I like that bet there. DC, we got a yes on. DC's been a tough one to trade and bet on. Um, and this one is the forecast at the top of the bracket, but we got our pace coming at the lower end. So I'll take it. The market's giving it a decent probability to win. So if this was like a longer shot, I would probably steer away. Again, I give the market some respect here when decision making, and that is included into how our system calculates the EV and the probability percents. So it's a second choice. I like it. DC, I don't know. I think there's been some problems with the weather station there at Reagan International. I believe this is at Reagan. So I don't know if that's been contributing to the variance in DC, or just DC's inherently a little higher variance. I'm not sure. I guess I don't know. I should know. I lived in that area, but anyhow, we're taking that. Going to continue to monitor Phoenix. So took a no on Phoenix. There was liquidity, so I wanted to take this early. I know it's a bit early for me to take this, but uh, Phoenix has a fairly tight accuracy on the forecast. So I like that it's coming below the bracket. I was able to get a fill um, at 50 cents. Um, so again, I like it. Taking it even if it runs a little bit hot. I mean, we'd have to see. I mean, that's the thing. If it does run a little bit hot, it may. So I'll need to. It will hit the bracket. So I'll need for it to significantly run hot. But we're about zero point 0.6 degrees behind pace. So I like that bet. And then it looks like Atlanta. Yeah, so I took an aggressive no at 89. Um, it's fairly, yeah, so we're pretty far away. I figured, okay, let me never, never want to jinx it and say just take the free money, but it's 99% chance of winning, so I'll take that. Um, yeah, that's what we got for today. Went over the reviews of the past two videos. Go check that out. Again, any questions, put it in the comments. Follow us on Twitter, on X at Weather Edge Find. Should be in the description. Weather Edge Finder. I'm your boy Ray signing out. Good luck trading. Be smart. Uh, Good discipline. Much love, everybody. I'll see you next time. Peace.